Money to buy?
No, there's nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
Well, okay. Can we? Are you able to get me now? So let's look at this question here. Hello? Are you able to see question 2 of this paper? So are you able to see this question paper? Hello? You able to see this question paper?
Not, oh yes, okay, I am now. Thank you.
Okay, so this question paper is question 2 of the May 2023. Okay, and then for this question, okay, this question is on inventory management. So inventory management. So under this question, we are looking at a question to do with the 3 models. So inventory management has the 3 models. So 3 models. Model 1 is what? Purchasing model. Then model 2 is production model. Then model 3 is a discount model. So model 2 is what came in this paper, which is production model. So under production model, we have economic lot size. Economic what? Lot size. So our economic lot size is equal to 2ds over C multiplied by P over P minus D. This is the formula for how many units we can produce at a time. So this is how many units the firm can produce at a time. Can produce at a time. I'm going to use my experience for this course for you to pass the exam because you don't have time. Are you together, Madam Maru?
Yes, we are together.
So I'm going to use my experience now so that you don't fail this course. So 2ds, I'll give you what you need just. I will not waste much time because you don't have time. So this is economic production size. Economic lot size or production size. Are we together? D is annual demand. So I want to give you the formulas. Annual demand Then our P is daily production. Then a small d is daily demand. Daily what? Daily demand. So what is our daily demand? Daily demand is equal to annual demand.
So wait, there's oh, okay, all right, it's fine, it's okay.
Days of the year. No, so this is the model 2, which is the production model. If you are writing, start writing. Copy what you're copying here. You're able to copy. You have a pen with you, paper with you.
Yes.
So start writing. So economic load size means economic production size. That's our economic load size. Economic load size or economic production size. Model 2. Okay. So D is annual demand. S, copy those ones. Just 1 minute away. We're going to do this question for inventory, and I'll do a topic for you for revision today called shop floor planning and job sequencing. Is that okay?
Yes, that's okay.
Okay. So this is model 2 production model. Start writing. P is our day production. Okay. So this is the economic load size, which is economic production what? Economic production size, right? Is that okay with you? Okay, so we have gotten the value here. Okay, so let's move on now. Hello, you can get me? So meaning you're going to go to the number, the other one. The other one is called what? We did this question for those who maybe could have been there yesterday, but now you just got number of production runs. So our number of production runs is equal to D over Q. So this is the annual demand. If you are writing, write please, over economic load size. Economic load size means the economic production size. Okay. So that is number of production runs. Are we together so far? Then we go into, have you written this one or have you captured it?
Not yet.
Not yet. I want to take you slowly. It's not about me rushing you. It's about you understanding what is happening. So number of production runs to meet, I know, to meet production. How many times you can produce to meet annual demand? So how many times the firm should produce to meet annual demand? Are we together? Are we safe? Then in cycle time, so this is simply time taken between production runs. So cycle time is equal to Q over D multiplied by the days or weeks of the year. That's our cycle time. Are we together? Are you with me? Madam Maruru, are you following?
Yes, I am, sir. Thank you.
Okay, God bless. So we are on the number of production runs. This is on production. This is models production. The number of production runs, the cycle time. Then we have what we call hello? Oh, I'm in class. I'll call you back later. Okay, so there is the other one where we look at the okay. Then we look at the maximum inventory level, maximum inventory level. So maximum inventory is equal to P minus D multiplied by Q over P. Q is equal to economic lot size. So this Q is equal to economic production size. So P minus D is what we call in the inventory called inventory build up. So write the formula if you are writing. Okay. Is that okay? Are we together? Then we have what we call length of production run or time taken to produce the batch. So length of production run is equal to Q over P. Are we together? Are we together?
Yes, we are.
Then we now go to total stocking cost. This one is called the total stocking cost. So this cost is made up of annual holding cost or carrying cost plus annual set up cost. So our total stocking cost is equal to Q over 2 P minus D over P by C plus D over Q on S. So copy this one here. So this one is called annual holding cost. This is the annual setup cost. Okay, I'm sure you're with me, right? Can I scroll up or down for you to write what you want to write?
I think I'm okay.
Then total material cost is equal to Q over 2 P minus D over P by C plus D over Q on S, then plus AC times D. What is AC? AC is the acquisition cost per unit. Then D is annual demand. All together. So this one is called total material cost.
Yes, we are.
Total material cost. So let us look at this question now. This question, I've given you 3 minutes. Identify for me, Madam Manuru, which one is annual demand and which one is the setup cost, because they're producing, they're in production, right? Are you with me? You can get me, right?
Sorry.
This question, they are in production. What is the question about? You're able to see this question?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I've given you 3 minutes to identify for me the D, if it is in production. Identify for me the P, take a small d. Identify for me the S. Identify for me the C. 5 minutes. I will come on the. You need to ask you so that we see how we can go. So identify for me, because once you identify those ones, all these questions here for 25 marks, it's a baby to nurse. Okay.
Okay.
What are the answers? What is the D? What's our D? Can you find the D? Madam Marolo, are you there?
The D is 4,000, right?
Uh-huh. Why? Why is it 4,000?
Because the demand is 20 per day and
Uh-huh. So on the solution, this is what you do in your question. So annual demand is equal to daily demand multiplied by days of the year. So it will be 20 times 200 days. All together,
yes, we are.
4,000. Our S is how much? Our S is the setup cost $100, right?
Yes.
Our S is what? $100, not so. What's our C? This is holding cost. And I'll ask you a question. What is holding cost? Can you tell me what holding cost is about? What is holding cost? Holding cost here, okay, is 5, quite all right. But what is holding cost?
It's the cost of holding the stock, the inventory.
No, that's not the old because even if it's a cost of holding,
Mm.
but what are holding costs? What are holding costs? Number one, insurance of stock. Okay? Are you with me? Is that okay? Paying, warehousing, salaries, and wages. Are you getting me? Eh? Madam Malulu. Are we together here, boss? The holding costs or carrying costs?
Depreciation.
All these are holding costs. Insurance of stopping, housing, salary, and wages. Okay, so are you with me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So what, okay, and the paying interest rate on storage cost. What about ordering cost? Ordering cost, the first one is research and development. It's part of ordering cost. Are we together? You cannot order something that you can't research on. You want a vehicle, you need to research on it, okay? Cost of inspection. Are you getting me? I don't know. I don't know if I'm too fast. Is that okay with you?
Yes, it is.
Transportation cost or delivery cost is part of ordering, not so? Tell me. These are the ordering costs that you're talking about. Research and development cost of inspection, transportation cost or delivery cost. These are ordering costs. And ordering cost is denoted by what? It's denoted by S. Okay? Or ordering cost is also called setup cost in production. Ordering cost or setup cost in production. Are you with me? All right. So you can copy these ones right away so that the insurance, storage cost, ordering cost, if it's setup cost, clean up the equipment for production. Setup cost involve cleaning up equipment for what? For production. So if you're producing something, clean up the pots, be in good shape, bottles, the environment, and everything else because you're supposed to produce. So it's setup cost. You're setting up for something to happen. Is that okay? I don't know if you're getting me. So from this question 2, our daily production is what? 50. Can you see it? 20. Setup cost is 100. Annual demand is 20 by 200, which is it? Our demand is 4,000. I don't know if you have gotten my point. Is that okay?
Yes.
So calculate using this formula for me. This is economic load size. So put the D as 4,000, S 100, C as 5. Okay? Then what else? P, the daily production, 50, daily demand, 20. So give me the answer for the first one. If you get the first one correct, then you get all these questions correct for 25 marks. So solve for me for the first one. If you get, this one is also called Q. I've given you 5 minutes. Substitute the D is 4,000. S is 100. P is 50. D is 20. C is 5. Okay? Give me the answer. Our C is $5. So solve for me 5 minutes. Everyone else, sort out this one. Give me the answer 5 minutes down the line. Okay, so now here the answer is we can sort out the issue now. Okay, so our D is 4,000. Our S is 100. Our small D is 20. Our P is 50. So, and our C is 5. So this is very straightforward. So you can just come here and insert T. Okay, so our economic load size 2ds over C P minus D. So our economic load size will be equal to, our 2 is standard, 4,000 by 100 over 5 multiplied by 50 over 50 minus 20. So our economic load size will give us what? 2 times 4,000 times 100 divided by 5 times 50 divided by 30. Square root answer. 5 is 16.39. Is that what you found?
Yes.
Okay. So once you get that one correct, means that you have gotten everything correct. So what the average inventory, first find the maximum inventory first. Our maximum inventory will be what? So you find the maximum inventory. So our maximum inventory level is equal to P minus D multiplied by Q over P. So 50 minus 20 multiplied by 516.39, that's a Q. This is economic load size. Are you with me? Over 50. So this one will give us what? 30 multiplied by 516.39 over 50. What is our maximum inventory? 30 by 516.39 divided by 50. 309 point what? 834. All together. So average inventory. Madam Malulu, are you there?
I'm following, sir.
So divide by 2. So it's 154.917. So make sure you get the final, the first answer correct. Then these other ones. So length of production run. Our length is Q over P. So 516 point, you found what? 516 point what? Length of production run will be 516.39. Then divide by what? By P. Divide by 50. 516 divided by 50. 10.32. 10.32. This is also called time taken to produce a batch. Time taken to produce the batch. I gave you the format to say this is also called time taken, length of production run, or time taken. You can see it, right? Here. Time taken to length of production run, or time taken to produce the batch. All together. Is that okay with you? So you have gotten here. How many runs are there per year? So it's number of production run is D over Q. 4,000 over what? 516.39. Number of production runs. Number of production runs is equal to what? Number of production runs. I don't know if you're with me. I'm worried now because people are very quiet.
We are with you, sir.
Oh, okay. So number of production runs is equal to, okay. So number of production runs, we are getting down to D over Q. Okay, that is it. The number of production runs.
Mr. Stain, what is the secret of knowing? Because you know the way they're asking questions and how we are relating to, they are not asking direct like a number of production lines, how many number of production lines. How are you relating it?
Okay, boss, that's a very good, nice question. So how many runs are there? Would there be? So it means they're simply saying how many production runs are there. They know that if they tell you that, you get it right straight away. So number of production runs to meet demand. How many times are you going to produce to meet demand? In short, you get the point, right? So it simply means how many times are you going to produce to meet demand? That's the number of production runs. How many times are going to produce to meet demand? So when they say how many runs are there, meaning that how many times can we produce to meet the annual demand? Are you getting me? So number of
Yes, sir.
production line would be D over Q. I don't know if you get my point now.
Yeah, clear.
Okay, thank you very much for understanding. So you now here they are telling us that how much, so here we have answered all these questions up to here. Then the other guy here says, okay, it says, how much could be the company, how much could the company save annually if the setup cost could be reduced to 25? Okay. So what you do is first and foremost, the setup cost was 100 as it were. That was the setup cost initially. Okay. If you want me to show you, I can show you from here. The setup cost was 100, which is this one. Not so.
Yes.
So now let us find the let us find the total stocking cost when the setup cost was 100. What was it? So let us find the total stocking cost at Q100, not Q100, but at S. Okay? At the S $100. So our total stocking cost will be equal to Q over 2, P minus D over P by C plus D over Q on S. So our total stocking cost will be what? Who can find for us? Now Q here we found 516.39. Do you remember?
Yes.
50 minus 20 over 50 on 5, then plus 4,000 over 516.39 by 100. Let's find our total stocking cost. Give me the answer 3 minutes down the line. Give me the answer here so that you find the cost saving on the other part. I'll show you what to do. Give me the answer here so that I see where you're having a problem concerning this is annual holding cost, annual setup cost. So this is it. Setup cost. This is the holding cost. Give me the answer. What's the final answer that you're getting? Or what is this one plus the other one? Madam Malulu, you're also there. Get a calculator. You have a calculator with you, Madam Malulu.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so for me here, you know where these figures are coming from, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. So, sort out the issue. Give me the total stocking cost at when S was at 100. What is S? Setup cost for production. Clean up your equipment, clean up the environment, clean up the tables, clean up where you are working in a working environment. Okay, you are in production. You clean up everything else, the equipment, the plates, because you're going to produce or manufacture or make some tea for some people who are coming. So give me the answer here. 2 minutes down the line. So this one will be what? 774.585. Then the other guy will be what? 774.608. So this one is giving us what? 1549.193. Is that okay?
Yes.
So now let's just find our EOQ when S is reduced to 25. So our economic load size, not EOQ, but this guy
Let
called
me
economic load size.
Before you proceed, why are those figures? Does it mean you should always be getting that sign? The figures should be similar. Why are those figures looking similar?
Yes, in short, the holding cost and setup cost, they should be almost the same in almost every case. That is how they're supposed to be. Thank you for understanding, or thank you for asking that question, boss. So these guys are supposed to be almost the same. So 2 multiplied by D is 4,000. Multiplied by 25 this time over 5 multiplied by 50 over 50 minus 20. So our economic lot size will give us what? 2 times 4,000 times 25. Are you there? I don't know if you're getting my point. Okay? Are you getting my point so far?
We are following you.
Yeah, so give me the answer that you're going to have now. So 2 times 4,000. So 2 times what? 2 times 4,000 times 25 divided by 5 times 50 divided by 30. It's getting us, is it 258? What about others? What about others saying? Okay, so let us now find the total stocking cost at this level. So total stocking cost Q over 2 P minus G over P plus C plus D over Q on S. Our total stocking cost to give us what? 258.198 over 2, then 50 minus 20 over 50 by 5, then plus 4,000 over 258.198. Are we there? Multiplied by 25. We're not using the 100 this time. We're using a 25. Is that okay? Are people with me? Mr. Chomba?
Yes, we are following you. We are trying to calculate.
Okay, so give me the answer, boss. I only need you to clear to answer 3 questions in the exam. Then you clear this course. So between now and the Tuesday, let's liquidate our debt. I'll make sure I will run you through from experience the topics which I know you can answer in an exam and get your marks that you need. Okay, so this one giving us what? 387 point what? 298 plus the other guy 387.299. So it's supposed to be almost the same. What are we getting? 387.298 plus 387.299. 774.597. So these are dollars. So what will be our cost saving? cost saving is actually equal to, you get this guy, this one, 1549.193, 1549.193 minus 77.597. Are we together? 1549.193. So the cost saving is giving us the 774.596. So this is our cost saving, and this marks the end of this question. Unless there are questions, ask me questions right now before we migrate to other questions that we need to do. So you use this one minus this one in dollars. Are we together so far?
Yes,
we
we are
okay?
following you.
Are we okay? Madam Marulu, you're also okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay, that's fine. So this answers this question for 25 marks of this paper. Okay, this is on inventory management model 2, which is on production model. Let's go to a question. This one is on forecasting. So forecasting, don't worry much about it. You even did it in QM. This is our X, this is our Y, and you use a regression line. Is that okay with you? You understand what it means by regression? The line of regression? Okay, anyway, I want us to go to a different paper, a different question altogether. We'll bounce back to question 3 because you did it in QM. Okay, I spare you for that. We need to do questions that are totally new. Question 4, also we can do it. We can do this question. Okay, don't worry, we'll do it. Let me repeat this question, but we're looking at question number 5. But I know somebody joined question 5. It was somebody, was there one person or there were 2 people who joined question 5? This one is on the shop floor planning. Madam Monroe, did you join this question? You are not there, not so? Hello?
Sorry?
Question 5, were you there? You are not there, question 5, not so?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. So this question 5 is on the topic called shop floor planning and job sequencing. Inventory of that we've touched. So this question comes, this topic comes, you can't run away from it. So we're going to do the entire question 5. Then maybe that's when we are going to wrap up today's class. But before that, we're going to start with part B. Part B for 10 marks. Okay? So part B for 10 marks. Part B, it is called change of. Now, before anything else, let me tell you about this topic. Okay, the topic called shop floor planning and job sequencing. There are 3 things involved, 3 components involved. Then, are we together? Number 1 is sequencing rules and criteria used to evaluate sequencing rules. So from the way we have F. So this one is called the first come, first served. So in almost every organization, we use the first come, first serve, not so. Are we together? Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm just giving you a guide before anything else. Then here we look at the shortest processing time. Processing time. Then we use at the EDD. This EDD is called earliest due date. Then CR is a critical ratio. So these are the criteria that are used in shop floor planning and job sequencing. We use the first come first served, but somebody who can come first can have a problem because maybe it's just disturbing the queue when you can attend to you can he has a serious problem. He came early, quite all right, but he has a serious problem. The only person who can attend to is the manager who is absent, who is on leave. Are we together? Can the queue be stuck, Madam Maluru? Can the queue be stuck? No, the queue can't be stuck. Mr. Chomba, are
Yes,
you
sir.
eh?
No, it can't. You need to move to the next person if the next client is ready to do their work.
So that's why we are simply saying that he came early. So that's why we are evaluating that maybe somebody just needs to ask for an accounting opening form. So he showed us processing time. Don't start with a difficult question in an exam. That is why you are doing this topic. Okay? This same topic that you are doing. So in POM, you start with a topic that you think you can start with. That will minimize your time. So the topic that will actually, even if it's a first come, first serve, they'll give you question one. If it's question one, it's not compulsory. Don't go for it if it's very tough. That's what we're trying to say. Are you getting me, Madam Malulu? Hello?
Yes, I'm getting you.
Yeah, so if your question one in form is very tough for whichever paper, don't go for it. So it came first, but it has a problem. So don't go for it. So look at okay, this question I can only take few minutes. I think this question is very easy. That's the question you start with. So to evaluate each sequencing rule, I'm just giving a guide of your pro planning before we look at this entire question 5, how it came. Okay, and what we are simply saying is that for this one, to evaluate, okay, so to evaluate each sequencing rule, so to evaluate each sequencing rule, we use the following. Number one, average flow time. So this is simply the time taken to complete working on a job. This is simply time taken to finish, okay, working on the jobs. So the smaller the completion time, the better. The smaller completion time, the better. Okay. Number two, average job lateness. The smaller the lateness, the better. The smaller lateness for the job, the better. Do you understand? If I have a lot of jobs that I'm supposed to attend to. you're going to tell Mr. Stan, I can't give you another job because you have a lot of people to attend to. Okay, so you can't give me another job. You understand what I mean, right? Are you with me?
Yes, we are following you.
So if you have a lot of people to attend to, you can even fire me if you're my boss at the office when I'm a banker. Then you find that the queue is actually, I can't mention I can't mention the institution where you find that customers are even outside the banking hall, or I can't mention any bank, but I can't mention the institution where you find customers are busy complaining about the poor service. Okay, then if I'm late to deliver your assignment, it passes the due date, you can't submit it. If you give it to me, Mr. Stanley, help me with an assignment, then or whoever you give an assignment, then it passes the due date. If he's your junior, you can fire him by the boss. Am I lying? Are you getting me?
Yes, we are with you.
Yes, thank you very much. So the smaller lateness, the better. If I'm late by a small margin for work, you can pardon me. So these are three. They are three. To evaluate each sequencing through, you use the following: number one, average flow time, average job lateness, and then average number of jobs in the system. Okay. So the smaller number of jobs in the system, the better. The smaller or fewer jobs in the system, the better. Meaning that they will evaluate your efficiency. If you have few customers in the system, if you have few vehicles, if I'm a mechanic, I will repair vehicles. If you have few vehicles to work on it, to save, then you can bring your car to my garage. Are you getting me? Because you know that I have few of them. If I have few assignments to work on, you can give me another assignment because you know that I'm able to manage them. Can you understand what I mean? So the fewer of each of them, the better. So the completion time, the smaller completion time, the better, because I can manage the queue. The lateness, I shouldn't be very late, the smaller. And the average number of jobs in the system, the smaller the better. Is that okay with you? Okay, so this is about I'm trying to explain to you before we answer question 4. So question 4 on shop floor planning, though that's the composition that it has. Then we go to part B. Part B, so this is the first part. First part are sequencing rules, and the criteria is used to evaluate sequencing rules that I'm talking about. K, sequencing rule, first come, first serve, short processing time, errors due date, critical ratio, and criteria is used to evaluate the sequencing rules. Then now getting down to the other one, okay? Madam Malulu, are you there? Madam Malulu. Hello? Madam Malulu. Hello?
She has logged on.
Oh, she's locked off.
No, she's on.
All right.
I'm following.
Okay, thank you very much for following. So now we are on part B. So all this is what is on shop floor planning, the topic that you need. Okay. So now there's a changeover cost. So this changeover cost is what came as part B of this question 5. Question 5 Part B was on changeover cost. So that's why I'm giving a breakdown so that we can do part B together, because it came as it on the changeover cost. All right. So what is changeover cost? Changeover cost is a cost involved in changing production. Okay. So changeover cost is simply, okay, the cost. So this one is simply, okay, is simply the cost involved then. So the cost involved, so cost involved in changing production from one job to another, and we usually or always, okay, select the smallest changeover cost. When starting. So let us now look at the question. Now, I need to ask you a question, okay? If you are following, give me an example of a predecessor and of course, the successor. So between, okay, let me not mention names, but I can use our first president as Dr. K and Dr. F. Who is the predecessor? I know who was the follower here. So a successor is the same as a follower. Who is a follower between the two? Hello? You can get me, right?
DF, yes, we can get you.
DF is a follower, not so. DK, the DK is there. That's where the DK came from. The Betkaun, the DK. So this one is the predecessor. Okay, now I don't want to mention names about anything else, but let me just come here and start answering this question. Who can read the question for me so that we can start answering this question together? Read for me this question. It was 10 marks. And for your information, this question comes, whether you like it or not, already you have a 10 marks in an exam for this setup course. This one is called setup course. When you see a table like this one, it is on shop floor planning and job sequencing. All right. All together. So you can read that for me, Madam Malulu. You can read that for us. Part B. You're able to see the question?
Yes, I'm able to see it.
Yeah. If
The company
move on.
The company has received requests to print standard documents and brochures from its university customers. These being standard jobs, the operations manager has standardized the setup costs for such jobs. Each job usually requires a different setup, and these changeovers have different costs. The operations manager must decide the job sequence for the 8 jobs to minimize changeover costs. The table below shows the determined changeover costs between the jobs.
Okay. So now you have this problem. Now, thank you very much for assisting us that you have read the question. Now, what the objective, okay, of every firm is to minimize costs and that do what? Maximize what? Retains, all right? Or profits. Are we safe? I'm sure you're with me, right? So, here, when we're looking at this problem here, our objective is to minimize what? Mr. Shomba, what's our objective here?
Is to minimize the changeover costs, the cost that we incur moving for doing this job and then we move to another job.
Thank you very much. So when you see this kind of equation or this table, that's why I told you about a precedence, a preceding, and a successor. So you look at which job you should start with and which one should be the following job. So you can't start with a job that will take much cost for you. So all what you need to do is you need to start with a job that has the least possible cost that you should start with. All right? Because your objective is to minimize the costs. I don't know if you get my point. Is that okay with you? So you need to minimize the cost. So you need to start with a job that will give you the least possible cost that is on. So now let us start going through this kind of problem here. Well, so when you see this question in an exam, whichever way, the concept is very, very important. So now select the smallest cost among all the costs. If there are two of them of the same amount, you're going to have two job sequences. So the rule number one for changeover cost. So steps involved in the changeover cost. So select the smallest cost among all the costs. Number one, select what? Smallest cost among all costs. So if it appears to be it appears to be 2 or 3 times of the same amount, then we are going to have we're going to have what? We're going to have two job sequences. So let's go back here. What is the smallest cost from all the costs that we have here? Who can tell me? What's the smallest cost from all these costs that we have? From this table here, what's the smallest cost from all these, or from this table? Madam Malulu, you are there. You gave us, you explained, you were there, you actually read for us. So what's the smallest cost for all these costs? What's the smallest cost from all these costs? Help us, boss.
5.
Madam Malulu, she has gone mute. I also want us to participate because as much as the way it is, Mr. Chomba, I also want us to participate because many of the days she doesn't attend my class. So I want her to follow. Madam Malul. Hello? Okay, so the smallest cost is 5. But how many 5 do we have?
We have 2 5s.
So if you have 2 5s, meaning 2 job sequences. So 2 5s, right? Means we have 2 job sequences. And we select from those two, we selected one, the sequence where to minimize the cost. From the 2 job sequences, okay, from 2 job sequences, we need to select the job to minimize what? To minimize costs. Okay, so that's what goes on here. Are we together? So
Yes, we are following.
yes, let us start now with the smallest cost here. We said there are 2 of them. So which one is it? There is a 5 here and a 5 here. Is that okay? Do you have another 5 or just those? Do you have another 5 or just those?
No, it's just those 2.
Okay. So meaning that because we are ending on today's class on this same one. Okay, so that tomorrow we can meet you for as many classes as possible. We finish the entire syllabus for aggregate planning and other things. By tomorrow and Tuesday, you'll be very safe so that you can pass the exam. So now here, G will be the starting activity. If you start with C, we're going to do 2 sequences. Doesn't matter where we start from. It's immaterial. So if you start with this one, then the G, put a 5 here, right? All together. Are we there?
Yes, we are with you.
So we put a 5. So what is this is a predecessor, it's a proceeding activity. It's meaning that it's a starting activity. Starting. So G5, the following activity is B, right? Are you getting me?
Yes.
Why B? Because it's 5. We are also coming to this 5. We haven't forgotten about this 5. We'll come back to it. We have just started because we can't start from we can't be divided. So we have just started from this one, not because this one is special like this one. If I wanted, I would have also started with this 5. Okay, there's no problem. I would have also started with this 5 here. There's no problem. So, but I just because of the just I can't start from anywhere. So this one comes here. So the following activity is what? B. Are we together? Are people with me?
Yes, we are with you.
Yeah. Okay, so meaning that when you come to B comes here. Now B is here. So B, 5 people put the B. So B will have started here. The smallest in B is what? Let's go for the smallest in B. The smallest in B is what? What's the smallest in B?
9.
9. So 9, you go to H. Okay? So you go to H. So H is here. The smallest in H is what? Smallest in H is what?
10.
10. Where do we go? To C. Come to C. The smallest in C is what?
5.
5. You go to F. Okay, let's go to F now. So you are revising now here. So to F, the smallest in F is what? Here. What's the smallest?
6.
What's the smallest in F?
6.
But G is taken. It is here already. You build up. Where do we go? You build up a bit. Where do we go?
We check 10. 10 C is taken also.
You build up.
There are two 15. The other is 15E and 15B.
No, B is already
B is
taken. So this one is cancelled. So it will be 15. Then you go to E. All together. Is that okay?
yes, that's fine.
So E comes now. E is here. The smallest in E is what? The smallest in E is what?
10.
10. Okay, so 10 you go for A, right? Then A comes here. The smallest in A is what?
It's 10, which is H is taken,
H is taken, huh? So,
followed by, in fact,
no, it's actually
6
6. 6 was taken.
and even 10.
10 was taken. 12G was
12 G
taken.
is taken.
15B was taken. 20 was taken. Then there's which one?
D.
25D. Then go to D. So D comes here on this end, right?
Mm.
D comes here. So what happens? For D, everything is taken. 10B is taken. So find the total cost. Everything is taken. So what's the total cost here? Add these ones now. This plus this plus this plus this. What's the total cost?
That's 5. $79.
So this one is 79. Then there, so this one is 79. These are, if you're in dollars, it's $79, no problem. Okay. Then you find another one for this guy, right? Are you there?
Yes, we're following you.
So the other one for this guy, So we have done the one for this guy. So start with this one, C now, right? C. Are we together?
Yes, we're following you.
So C, it will be 5, followed by what? F. The smallest in F is what?
6.
The smallest in F is F is
6.
6. Now 6 is G. So F is 6. Go to G. The smallest in G is what?
5.
Smallest in G is 5, right? You go to 5 and B. The smallest in B, the smallest in B is what?
It'll be 10.
Is 10, right? Are we together? In 10 is 10. Check the 10. Is D
No,
taken?
it's actually at 9. H.
Oh, 9. You go to H, right? So, but are you understanding what's happening here?
Yes, I'm following you. I don't know about G Kabwe. Kabwe is very quiet. The other,
Yeah, but this kind of thing is your 10 marks is already settled in your exam. So I need to explain to you the Gantt chart. I know your plan is coming, and I will meet you for tomorrow. We need to intensify. We do as much as we can for MRP and other topics. So there are only 6 topics in POM. So you can't fail this course unless otherwise. It's not possible. You can't fail. Not a problem. So H, what's the smallest course? What's in H? In H is what? What's the smallest course in H? What's the smallest possible course in H?
11.
Okay, 11. But check if it has been taken.
10 is taken, yes.
Oh, 10 is taken, so we cancel it. 11, D, right?
11 yes.
So let's go to D. That's the smallest course in D.
10 B is taken. 12 F is taken.
So 10, B is taken. 12 is
15
taken. G is taken for, this one is taken. G is taken for 15. H is taken for 20. So it's A. 20, we go for A. And also,
yes.
so let's go to A now. The smallest cost in A is what?
Uh,
Uh-huh. But
we have C.
I'm just wondering. But are you following?
Yes, I'm following you.
Okay, so in A, the smallest cost is what?
We have 6, which is taken.
Uh-huh.
Also it.
Okay, so let me cancel it. First, let me
We have,
erase this. So I start canceling. So
mm,
this guy is taken. Then which other one?
10 is taken.
Okay, then H is taken. But it has been worked on, in fact.
B is
G
taken.
is taken. B is
Uh,
taken for 15. All right. E, maybe. Okay, in fact, It's just E because F30 is taken. So F is taken, D is taken, E 20 also.
Mm-hmm.
You will come to E. The smallest cost in E. So apply is a dash. So just add these ones. What are we getting? 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 9 plus 11 plus 20, 26. So this one is giving us a total cost of 76. Are we together? So you choose this same guy. Are we together? So you choose this same guy with a smaller cost.
Cost.
Is that okay? Okay, so we end here for now. We will continue with classes tomorrow. Let Mr. Njobu set up classes for you that we can finish. So that's what you do. All right, so end here for now. Unless I think you're
Is
going.
it
Yes.
tomorrow? Maybe we can have classes and then also on Tuesday, or even as many as possible.
Yes, not me. What I want is like we can